Hello dear students, today we are going to see a new poem from our Balbharati textbook, poem number 21, Flint. Let's recite the poem first. Practice reciting it with me. Poem number 21, Flint, written by Christina Rossetti. An emerald is as green as grass, a ruby red as blood, a sapphire shines as blue as heaven, a flint lies in the mud. A diamond is a brilliant stone to catch the world's desire. An opal holds a fiery spark, but the flint holds fire. So you have to say this poem again and again, learn it by heart, and after you complete learning it, we are also writing the question answers and all the other exercises of this lesson. So now goes the explanation for this poem. The first line of the poem says, An emerald is as green as grass. So, basically in this poem we are going to see the different types of stones. Emerald is green in color and the poem says it is as green as grass. And a ruby red as blood. So, the stone which is red in color is called as ruby and it is as red as blood. A sapphire shines as blue as heaven. So the sapphire, it is blue in color and it is as beautiful as heaven, but the stone, flint, it just lies in the mud. Nobody is worried about it. It is simply lying, whereas other stones are very costly, like the emerald, sapphire and ruby. They are very costly. Next stanza says, a diamond is a brilliant stone to catch the world's desire. Means everybody, mostly the ladies, know they love diamonds very much. And it is a brilliant stone. Everybody likes it. The next line says, an opal has a fiery spark. Means the stone, which is named as opal, it has a fiery spark as if there is some fire in it. It looks like that. So, an opal has a fiery spark, but a flint holds fire. Yeah, the stone has a very unique quality and it can hold fire. If you touch it with one other, then there is fire. And this is the poem which says Flint, written by Christina Rossetti. In this poem, she is making us aware of all the different kinds of stones. No, most of them are precious stones. Precious stones are the stones which we pay a lot of money, like this emerald, then ruby. These stones cost a lot, and if you go and buy jewelry is made of these stones, you have to pay a huge amount for it. So the poem tells us about all different kinds of stone like ruby, then sapphire, emerald, no? And again, the poet mentions one more stone in it, which is named as flint. Flint is not at all costly. You can just find it lying down in the mud anywhere. But to tell you more about flint, flint was used by the Stone Age man. Yeah, Stone Age man means when humanity or when the humans started to live on earth, they found out the ways to light fire, and then this flint was one of the source. They used to just rub the stones against each other and then light would sparkle from it. Hot sparkles would be seen, and then this they made fire. So in this poem we see all the different kinds of precious stones, where I would like to name a few, that is emerald, ruby, sapphire, opal, diamond. Now what you have to do is find out some more stones and write their names. Before that, let's recite the poem once again. Poem number 21, Flint, written by Christina Rossetti. An emerald is as green as grass, a ruby red as blood, a sapphire shines as blue as heaven, a flint lies in the mud. A diamond is a brilliant stone to catch the world's desire, an opal holds a fiery spark, but a flint holds fire. So learn the poem well, write it down in the notebook once and then the question answers. Now we shall start writing the question answers of the same poem which we have just now seen. Poem 21, Flint. First we'll be doing all the question answers which are given in the textbook. You can see some questions behind the text. We'll be solving these first, and after we complete this, then we'll have some more exercises related to the poem. So I hope you all are ready. Take out your notebooks, a pen, And let's begin writing. Write the date, write the poem, and after the poem, then we'll start writing the question answers. Exercise 1. Answer the following questions. What precious stones are mentioned here? The precious stones mentioned here are. You can also write the precious stones mentioned in the poem are. And let us revise quickly. Can you tell me how many stones are mentioned? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's check it out. So the precious stones mentioned are emerald, ruby, sapphire, diamond and opal. So 5 stones are mentioned here. If you find any more names, you can join it in the list. So the answer is here on the screen. The precious stones mentioned here are emerald, ruby, sapphire, diamond and opal. Emerald is green in color, ruby is red, sapphire blue, diamond is like glass and opal has a fiery spark. Question number 2. Where does a flint lie? A flint lies in the mud. Question number 3. Is a flint attractive or colorful? Answer: no. A flint is not attractive or colorful like other precious stones. Usually we write nor. Okay? A flint is not attractive nor colorful. After you complete these 2 questions, we have another questions coming up. But I want you to copy all of these neatly into your books. As you write, read it aloud so you come to know the correct pronunciations and you practice it well. Question number 4. What can a flint produce? A flint can produce fire. Next, exercise number 2. An emerald is as green as grass is an example of simile. Simile means comparison. Give 2 other examples of simile from the poem. So, we have to find out the sentences which say as. Other 2 examples of similes from the poem are. So, just remember the poem and you will get the answer by yourself. An emerald is as green as grass, right? So, what will be the next one? Yeah. Other 2 examples of simile from the poem are a ruby red as blood. Remember? An emerald is as green as grass, a ruby red as blood. So, as word has come. Next, a sapphire shines as blue as heaven. What is the quality of the sapphire? It is as blue as heaven. So, it is again a simile. Simile are the sentences which shows comparison, and usually words like as and like are used in simile. So it is a comparison between blood and the ruby. Then the second one is comparison between heaven and the sapphire. Exercise number 3. Write the meanings of. First one, heaven. Answer is the sky. Number 2, brilliant. Brilliant means very bright. Number 3, world's desire. World's desire means everyone in the world has a strong wish to own it. After you copy these 3 meanings, let's move to the next question. Meaning number 4, fiery. Fiery means like fire, very bright. Number 5 is flint. Flint means very hard grey stone that is used to produce sparks and light a fire. So you have to copy these 5 meanings. After these 5 meanings, we'll move to the next exercise of our poem, that is exercise number 4. Write the opposites of. First one, bright. Answer is dull. It can be dark also. Bright means smart and then dull. Bright means lot of light and it can be dark. Heaven, hell. Third one, everyone, no one. Number 3 is missed out. Please write it. Now comes the next exercise of the poem. Exercise number 5. Complete the following lines from the poem. First one. An emerald is as dash dash dash. So you will write an emerald is as green as grass. Number 2. A diamond is a brilliant stone. Answer: to catch the world's desire. Number 3. An opal holds a fiery spark. Please check the spelling. OPAL. Opal. An opal holds a fiery spark, but a flint holds fire. Last one. A sapphire is as blue as heaven. Okay. So these are the 4. Complete the lines from the poem. Copy them down. After you finish, the exercises are over.